For me, trading is not about how to know to trade. It's mostly about your psychology, how you react, your emotion.
Welcome back everyone. Today I'm sitting down with Telly Diallo from France, a trader who got funded and who's going to share his experience and his story of how he's been able to scale up his trading to more capital and prop firms and everything of that sort. So Telly, welcome on the podcast. How's it going today?
So very nice. So after following your course on March 2022, I have been able to resign to keep my full-time job. I was working as account manager for an IT company. And then during this last month, I get funded about 500K from a prop trading firm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we can discuss how you went from there, but tell me a bit before you joined the course, before you started to study prop firms. How was the trading? Was it profitable? Not profitable yet? Like, what was the first stage of trading back then?
Actually, I started to be interested in trading when I was attending my MBA at the London School of Business and Finance. I have been exposed to the stock market, and at this moment, I have been interested about that. And I say, why not to work on this area? So I say to myself, I have to be a trader straight away. So this is what I try to do, to work for two proper firms based in London. I do their course and they allocate me a capital of 10,000 US dollar. But because of a poor psychology, I blow up the account and then start from scratch. And at this time, I was in London. I came back to France. I did some little job like delivery, bike delivery, to have enough money to pay a course to come back to the UK. So this is what I did a few years ago, and I get a full-time job finally because I was thinking to jump directly to be a trader without having any full-time job. But it was a big mistake actually because you need to have a full-time job and to see how it's working before to go full-time trader. So this is what I did, and after failing, finally it was about December 2021. I decided to take your course, and I say myself, okay, no rush, don't be in a rush of money. It will get to you, but you need first to find profitable strategy. And the funny thing is, before I used to do a lot of challenge. I failed about 10 challenge. I get funded as well, and I blew up my account 3 times. So I said, no more mistake. So take your time to start learning trading. And actually, I was thinking that I need only 5% every month. It's not a lot. So this is how I get to you and to get funded about 500K a few months ago.
That's very good. That's definitely a big jump. Now, I want to go back because, first of all, you mentioned the fact that you needed a job first, which I think is a very good point. It's very hard when you have a lot of pressure to perform well in trading. You got to have a job to kind of feel safe, then build trading on the side. I think it's better. Now, sure, you don't have to do it necessarily, but I think that's perfect to do that. Now, I want to go back to your first account with the first platform you went through. What do you think was the reason for you blowing up the account? Was it a bad money management? Was it a bad strategy? Or was it something else that made you blow up this account?
To be honest, the firm was nice. They teach me everything. But when you are younger and you think, okay, you are a forex trader, you will become a rich millionaire in one day. That has been my big mistake. And what I was doing wrong to take many risks to overtrade, and at the end, you blow your account. Actually, it's not, for me, trading is not about how to know to trade. It's mostly about your psychology, how you react, your emotion. That's the first stuff. And I didn't add that at the beginning. That has been my mistake for a few years. And more you lose money, more money you risk, more challenge I take to get funded. You are not profitable and you lose money.
How different would you say is your mindset back then compared to today? Is it now you're more patient? Is it something else? Like, what's the biggest difference in mindset compared to before and today?
So my mindset change first, following your course and saying that okay, anyway, There is a plenty of a way to get funded. You just need to do only 5% and even less. It's even better than your full-time salary. I say, don't stress yourself. You will do it. And also, I put myself to think positively, to have a positive emotion, to repeat positive sentence, to work on my mind. So it has been a complete swift mentally.
So it's more about not the rushing to things, like you mentioned, it's the fact of being able to accept that it can take longer than you think it would take, and that's totally good. That's a big mindset shift.
Exactly. And I was sure, I don't know which day, but it will come that I will become funded and to live from the Forex. My first love, my first passion, you see.
Tell me how this went. You went through our course. I'm guessing it's our platform course, right? The ultimate platform trading course, which I'll try to also leave below for people to check it out.
Actually, it has been the Power Trader course.
Oh, the power trader course. So okay, that's even like an older one. So that's interesting. You're interesting. Then how did that go? Did you take a platform challenge right away? Did you pass it the first time, or was it like a bit tougher to go through in the beginning?
Actually, I was doing a challenge at this time. And after that, when I complete your course, I take more challenges. I was feeling more confident, because the mistake that I did before, sometimes you have a strategy, it's working. And after that, you start to lose money and you change your strategy.
Yes, that's a
So
big issue.
actually, trading, it doesn't need it to be difficult. You just need to have the right system and to follow the procedure. And even if you lose money with a good management, you will finally go back.
That's a good point. You see, a lot of people do platform challenges, and then it goes well like the first few days of the first week. But then as soon as they hit the drawdown or things don't go well, they don't have enough trades, then they switch to a different strategy because they want to catch more trades in the market to pass the challenge. I think that's a big obstacle to avoid. Did you pass the first time with this platform challenge after you finished the course, or did it take a few attempts to pass it?
Ah, yes, 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 yes. I all pass it, yeah, definitely.
What kind of strategy were you trading to pass this challenge?
Actually, I am a swing trader, and what I like to trade is the breakout. It's very powerful, the breakout. You identify the four phase of the market, the four different stage, and you wait for your breakout with a confirmation, and that's it. And also, I trade also pullback, but I am more comfortable, I'm more strong trading breakout.
I know, of course, people can get funded with like many different styles of trading. There's never only one style to get funded. Breakout is interesting. How do you look at breakout? Do you have any perfect tool or indicator to trade the breakout? Or is it only price action?
Price action, I use RSI
Okay.
and the Bollinger Band.
You use both the RSI and Bollinger Band for breakouts?
Exactly, yes.
How do you do that? I'm very curious to hear.
With a pattern. With a pattern. For example, you have a breakout. When the line is broken and your RSI is up to 70, I can go on that. And also, I check on the more larger time frame. For example, on daily, I can see, okay, on the daily, weekly, I have a nice pattern. So the price is going to go up. And this breakout confirm what I saw on the big picture. So I say, okay, I go for this trade.
And the Bollinger Band is used in the bigger time frame?
I use the Bollinger Band, not yes, on bigger time frame and smaller time frame as well.
So, how did this go? When you first took the challenge and you got funded the first time, how much capital did you have in your account for that challenge? Was it a 10K or more?
Recently, it has been first 100K, then 100K, and 200K as well. To cumulate it at 500K. And
So tell me, how was the psychology of that? Because some people who are not used to trading a lot of capital, they get $100,000. That's a lot of money to trade if they're not used to it. But then they get to like 200, 300, 500. That's a lot of capital. How did you adapt to these bigger amounts of capital in your account?
actually, I work on my psychology, but sometimes it's not easy because, when you lost about 1%, you see, oh my God, it's a big amount of money. So actually, to be honest with you, uh, it's not always easy. It's not always easy.
So did you see yourself making more mistakes when you got more and more capital, or was it pretty much the same performance?
The same performance, but also I did some stupid mistake, like revenge trade to go back your loss. Because as I told you, when you lose 1, 2%, it's a big amount of money. And when it's your only source of income, you say, "Oh, okay, I need to find an opportunity," and you you rush it. And this is why sometime after two losing trade, I say, okay, I stop trading for 1 day, 2 days to give you time to come back.
Yeah, it's a very good thing to do. It just shows also that like once you get funded, it's not the end of the game. Like you're not successful forever. There's always going to be more challenges, more things coming. You got to be able to deal with, and I think you've been able to do that. Like sure, you might have a few mistakes sometimes, and that's part of the process. But it's about being able like you said, being able to see them, being able to be aware of them, and then you can fix these mistakes and go back on the right track.
Exactly. And the mistake, it's not because that you did a good month, you did 5 or 10%, that the next month it will be the same thing actually. So you always need to be ready for the next month, and it could be completely different.
What do you think are some of the habits that are helping you stay funded as a trader? Like stay on top of your game, or do you have any some habits you do on a daily basis, some things you try to focus on to stay good in trading?
Yes, I try to read my trading plan every day. At least not every day, but at least 3 times a week. With that, there is writing all my goals, where I want to go, and it give you motivation, and it keeps you focused as well. Also, what I do, I like to check every week the economic calendar to see what is going to happen this week, what I need to be aware of. That's mainly what I do, and I try to identify every every Sunday the next trade that I could take for the next week on different time frame.
How do you review your trades? Do you have any process to go back to your past trades, see the performance, and try to improve from there?
Actually, not for the moment.
Okay, okay, that can be something you work on in the future for sure. Yeah, good point.
I think yeah, it's a good idea to review your trade. Yeah.
A lot of people who get funded are going to be scared to hit the drawdown. They're going to be scared to hit the maximum drawdown you have on the account because they could then lose the account. What are some things you do to prevent that from hitting the maximum drawdown on the account and then lose the account? Do you have any kind of things in place for risk management, for strategy metrics that you look at?
Okay, I risk basically 1% of my capitals at every trade. And when I trade on a larger time frame, like a daily, weekly, I allow myself to risk a 2%, and I don't take more than 3 or 4 trades at the same time. And also, I am not too much worried about that because, I think even if I reach the drawdown, it's okay, it could happen. You have to learn from this mistake, and you can go back to take a new challenge. So the thing I could advise to people, it's don't be afraid to do the challenge, because once you pass 1, 2, 3, you will get back all your money that you spent for the challenge. But you cannot blow your account 3 times, 3 following times. That means you don't understand. You didn't understand your lesson.
So what you're saying is if you were to, let's say, lose the account, you still made some profits on it, and worst case, you can just go back and do the challenge again to bring back the account. Interesting, yeah. It's a good way of seeing it. Like, it's not the end of the world to lose your account, actually, in that case. So you're totally right.
Actually, and you have to think to see trading as a business. It's like an expense, like every business for me. So
Well, actually, the one you mentioned, some platforms have a monthly fee you have to pay every month. So if you just pay the fee once, then you lose your account, you got to pay again. Then that's not as bad as paying a monthly fee for keeping the account. It's actually pretty good. So, what are your goals for the future? Now, like, I'm pretty sure before you got funded, your goal was to get funded. You were probably going to focus on that a lot. Now, what do you think comes next after you have like a $500,000 account? What comes next after?
so recently, it has been on May 2022. I get an opportunity to start my own prop trading firm. So it was something that I was thinking to do. But this opportunity came. I have been approached on LinkedIn. I check this company, some due diligence. So they are based in Asia. It's a big institution. So they give me the opportunity to set up my own prop trading firm. So what I will do now, I will continue to get more funds from private investor and to do other challenges as well, and also to develop my own prop trading firm. Actually, me and my business partner, we plan to hire about 1,000 traders before the end of the year. So it will be my next fight, if I can say that.
Yeah, it's definitely a different game. So trading on your own, I think, is a good thing. Plus, apart from the side, that's definitely a good way to build a business and to build a trading career also at the same time. So that's good. The thing is, you learn a lot from also helping other traders. Like once you've been there, you've kind of done that sort of. You get a lot of out of helping people and like teaching them some things, giving them some tips. You kind of learn yourself at the same time, which is a good thing, of course. What would be the advice you give people who want to get started with that platform? Maybe they want to get funded, they've not been able to make it yet, or they lose the accounts all the time. What would you tell them to focus on to be able to get funded and keep the capital after, of course?
So the first thing that I would advise, it's the first thing is to have a profitable working system. Train yourself on a demo account. You just need to do 5% on your demo account. If you do that the three following months, that means you are good and you can definitely go for a challenge. And also, as I can say as well, if you fail the challenge, it's all right because you already have the system. By the end, you will get funded. But first, you need to have a working strategy.
I think for most people, it's a bad thing to focus on just getting funded. Like you said, they should focus more on just getting the system, practicing their style, practicing their strategy, because then that's useful long term compared to a funding. If you lose it, then you might be discouraged fast about it, then you might quit. But if you focus on like building a system, trying to improve it, make it better over time, then you're really focusing on the right thing, I think. So different perspective.
Exactly, yes, definitely.
So I know we discussed a few things here, and definitely want to maybe cover a few more tips if you want. What would you tell people who want to trade breakouts, especially for like getting funded? Do you feel like there's some kind of like rules they have to look at, or some principles that most people don't look at, but they should look at in the market for breakouts?
Okay, so the first thing you have to identify the four step of the market. There is four step, and then actually the four step are when the range is what it okay, it's the trend, a consolidation, and a trend. You need to identify the four, and then to find an area where the price is working on the range. And then you have to wait that it break up or down with a strong candles and with the RSI up to 70. So that's the main thing I check. Actually, that's your strategy.
Actually, I've done a video on that recently, so I'll leave it linked somewhere in the corner or something. People go check it out about how straight you break up with the RSI, so it's a good one. The main mistake people make, I think, is that they look at the breakouts in like any kind of context. They don't focus on like the right context to look at breakouts, and that means they have a lot of like false breakout. So that makes things a lot easier if you look at it in the right context. And the RSI is also pretty good for that. So
I also like to trade reversal as well with a Bollinger and the trend as well. Bollinger is very powerful. I use it actually. Actually, my strategy is first to find for breakout. If I don't find any breakout, I will try to find trend and then reversal. And eventually, my last option is to trade reversal on the range. So I have a different approach regarding what happened on the market.
it's a good idea. So you're able to either look for a breakout if it's going to break out of the range, either look for reversal or also a trend. So yeah, good point, exactly. And if you miss a breakout, you can also look for a trend later. So it's a good point. Where can people find you if they connect with you or reach out after the interview? Where can they get more info about your firm, or where can they connect with you to learn more about what you do?
So they can reach me on Facebook. It's a Diallo Capital. On LinkedIn as well, the same thing, Diallo Capital. On Instagram, Diallo Capital. And on my website, https diallocapital.com.
Awesome. So Jello Capital, we'll make sure to leave the link below the description here of the video.
Exactly. Actually, Diallo Capital is my main company, but the project for the funding, it's called Dizzy Funding.
Awesome. Perfect. So we'll leave links for that below. People can connect with you, of course, there if they have any questions. And Telly, I really appreciate your time. Any questions you have in the future, feel free to reach out also. I'll be happy to connect and see how you progress in the future, of course. And
Mhm.
hope we can catch up in a few months and see how you're doing with your progress there.
Ah, yes. And can I give you one more advice as well? To all the people that they was thinking to work as a full-time trader, I say don't hesitate, jump it, try to find a profitable system first, and don't be afraid to lose money for the challenge because you will get it. As I told you, I lost about 10 challenges. It's a lot of money, but I was sure that I will get back the money. So don't hesitate, go for it. It's definitely more better than to work full time. Working full time has been terrible for me. I won't go back there. So that's the best advice I can give actually.
It's very good advice, and that makes a lot of sense. Also, 10 challenges is a lot, so going to 10 losses in a challenge is tough. Not passing 10 challenges is a lot, but you've been able to keep through it, and you've been able to persevere, and I think that's worth a lot. So you've been able to come back on the right side, for sure.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. Awesome. I really appreciate this, Dom, and I appreciate the advice you gave to my listeners here, my viewers, and we'll talk to you pretty soon.